Imagine standing at the edge of a bottomless abyss, where the only light comes from distant flames scattered millions of light years away. In the midst of this infinite emptiness lies a radiant oasis, a system that moves with the precision of an ancient clockwork, yet holds the destructive power of a cosmic storm. This is our home, the solar system. For centuries we have gazed at the heavens, believing we understood this tiny garden of ours. We mapped the 8 planets, named the stars, and comforted ourselves with neat numbers in textbooks. But the truth is far stranger. Behind the serene beauty of the night sky lies a reality both terrifying and mesmerizing. A place where diamonds reign in eternal darkness, where volcanoes 3 times taller than Everest erupt into the void, and where a colossal phantom hides in the outer shadows, quietly shaping the orbits of everything we know. We do not live in a silent system. We are riding a colossal stone vessel, hurtling through space at 70,000 kilometers per hour around a blazing sphere of nuclear fire. Today, forget everything you were taught in school. We will not merely look at the planets. We will pierce through the veil of paradoxes and step into realms where time and physics seem to dissolve. For thousands of years, humanity has looked up at the sky and regarded the sun as a benevolent god, a giver of light and life. But through the lens of modern science, we now see it as something far more terrifying than any ancient myth could imagine. It is not merely a ball of fire, it is a colossal nuclear reactor, a place where phenomena unfold that defy the ordinary laws of physics. One of the greatest mysteries that has baffled scientists for decades lies in the sun's outermost layer, the corona. Normally, when you move away from a fire, you feel cooler, but with the sun, the opposite happens. While its surface burns at about 5,500 degrees Celsius, the thin layer of atmosphere surrounding it reaches millions of degrees. That's the paradox. Missions like the Parker Solar Probe are striving to solve. Scientists suspect that magnetic waves are injecting energy directly into the solar atmosphere, creating this bizarre effect. Few people know that the sun is not silent. Though space is a vacuum, within the sun's depths exist ultra-low mechanical vibrations. If human ears could hear them, they would perceive a deep, rumbling growl, endless, commanding, and full of power. These oscillations are not merely sounds. They are how astronomers ultrasound the sun's internal structure, much like how we study earthquakes to probe the Earth's interior. Every 11 years, the sun undergoes a cosmic revolution. Its north and south magnetic poles flip, trading places. This upheaval gives rise to massive sunspots and violent solar winds. When these storms sweep across Earth, they create mesmerizing auroras, yet at the same time pose a grave threat, capable of crippling power grids and satellites across the planet in an instant. The sun is a reminder that even the most familiar presence in our daily lives still harbors mysteries far beyond our reach. Continuing our journey away from the sun's blinding brilliance, we now enter the domain of its closest neighbors. This is the realm of the 4 rocky planets, but don't let their quiet appearance deceive you. Each of these worlds bears the scars of cosmic catastrophe or hides secrets of survival waiting to be uncovered. Mercury, the tenacious survivor. We begin with the smallest and closest planet to the Sun, Mercury. From afar, it looks like a twin of our Moon, its surface pitted with countless impact craters. But Mercury's true secrets lie beneath. It harbors an enormous iron core that makes up nearly 85% of its radius, giving it an unusually high density. Even more astonishing, Despite being scorched by the sun with daytime temperatures soaring up to 430 degrees Celsius, radar data have revealed deposits of eternal ice hidden in shadowed craters near its poles, regions untouched by sunlight for billions of years. And Mercury isn't static, it's literally shrinking. As its core cools, the planet's crust contracts and cracks, forming towering cliffs that stretch for miles across its surface. Leaving Mercury behind, we reach Venus, the brightest yet most toxic planet in the solar system. Often called Earth's twin in size, it is, in truth, a nightmare world. Its dense, suffocating atmosphere is choked with carbon dioxide, driving a runaway greenhouse effect that keeps surface temperatures at a steady 470 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. The atmospheric pressure here is so crushing, it's equivalent to being 900 meters deep beneath Earth's oceans. But the real mystery lies above. Within its thick clouds of deadly sulfuric acid, scientists have detected traces of phosphine, a gas that, on Earth, is almost exclusively produced by living microorganisms. Could something alive be drifting in the toxic skies of a dying world? And finally, we arrive at Mars, the focal point of humanity's dream of exploration. Today we see a dusty, desolate red world, but billions of years ago, it once had a thick atmosphere and roaring rivers. The greatest mystery of Mars is simple yet profound. Where did the water go? Recent discoveries suggest that much of it never escaped into space but remains locked away, frozen beneath the surface or absorbed into the planet's crust. With Olympus Mons, a volcano 3 times taller than Everest, standing as a monument to its fiery past, Mars is a vast museum preserving the golden age of a planet that might once have been a second home for life. We now continue our journey to the Titans of the solar system, colossal entities where the scale and power of nature surpass anything the human mind can fathom. If the rocky planets embody stability and solidity, then the gas giants are weightless monsters, swirling with terrifying mysteries and eternal storms. Beyond the asteroid belt lies an entirely different realm, one where the concept of ground no longer exists. If you were to fall into one of these planets, you would sink endlessly into their gaseous depths until the immense pressure crushed you completely. Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, acts as a cosmic vacuum cleaner, using its immense gravity to capture asteroids and comets, shielding Earth from extinction-level impacts. Deep within its core, the pressure becomes so extreme that hydrogen transforms into a metallic liquid. This metallic hydrogen generates a magnetic field 20,000 times stronger than Earth's, turning the space around Jupiter into a deadly zone of radiation. And then there's the Great Red Spot, a colossal storm large enough to swallow Earth whole, raging for at least 3 centuries. Yet recent observations reveal a mystery. The storm is shrinking. Why it's fading remains one of the great unanswered questions of planetary science. Next comes Saturn, the jewel of the solar system. Its magnificent rings, made up of billions of icy and rocky fragments ranging in size from dust grains to mountain-sized boulders, are a cosmic masterpiece. But there's a tragic truth behind their beauty. Saturn is losing them. Under the pull of gravity and magnetic forces, the rings are literally raining down onto the planet at a rate that could fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool every half hour. In about 100 million years, they will vanish entirely. And within both Jupiter and Saturn, something almost fantastical occurs. Diamond rain. Under immense pressure and heat, methane molecules are compressed into solid carbon crystals, creating storms that shower diamonds deep within their atmospheres. The moons, the last hope. Yet the greatest secrets of this outer realm may not lie within the planets themselves, but among their moons. Europa, orbiting Jupiter, and Enceladus, orbiting Saturn, both conceal vast subsurface oceans beneath ice crusts tens of kilometers thick. With liquid water and internal heat, these frozen worlds may offer the best chance of finding extraterrestrial life, not on arid Mars, but in the dark, hidden oceans of the giants' moons. We have now left behind the radiant giants and entered a realm where the sun is nothing more than a faint, distant spark. This is the domain of eternity, of ice, silence, and unanswered mysteries, where the very definition of our solar system begins to blur. Uranus and Neptune, the rebels of the outer system. Far beyond Saturn lie the two ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. Uranus is the system's great rebel, spinning on its side with an axial tilt of nearly 98 degrees, making it appear to roll along its orbit rather than rotate upright. Neptune, by contrast, is a world of violent fury, home to the fastest winds in the solar system, exceeding 2,000 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. The secret behind their mesmerizing blue hues lies in methane gas, which absorbs red light and reflects blue. Yet beneath their serene appearance, scientists believe that both planets hide slushy oceans of water and ammonia under crushing pressure, where exotic hot ice forms, ice so dense and strange that it exists only in these alien depths. Planet 9, the Phantom in the Dark. One of the greatest modern mysteries is not about what we see, but what we don't. Based on the peculiar orbits of small celestial bodies at the edge of the solar system, mathematicians suspect the presence of a massive, unseen world, Planet 9. This phantom planet, estimated to be 10 times the mass of Earth, may lurk 20 times farther from the Sun than Neptune. It is too dim and too distant for even our most powerful telescopes to detect directly, yet its gravitational footprint betrays its presence. It is a true cosmic ghost, eluding every attempt at discovery. The Kuiper Belt and the Oort Cloud, the final frontier. Beyond the planets lies the Kuiper Belt, home to Pluto and thousands of other icy dwarf worlds. But even this is not the end. Encasing the entire solar system like a vast, invisible shell is the Oort Cloud, a cosmic nursery of long-tailed comets composed of billions of icy fragments. The Oort Cloud is so distant that sunlight takes more than a year to reach its outer edge. This is the solar system's final boundary, the outermost reach of the Sun's dominion, where its gravity begins to yield to the vast, silent expanse of interstellar space. The solar system is not an eternal structure. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will exhaust its nuclear fuel, swelling into a massive red giant that will engulf Mercury, Venus, and possibly even Earth, before collapsing into a cold, dim, white dwarf. For now, every secret we uncover about our planetary neighbors not only deepens our understanding of the cosmos, but also reminds us to cherish the one blue world we call home. We are but tiny specks of dust adrift in the vast ocean of space, yet through our curiosity, our intellect, and our unyielding desire to explore, we have become giants ourselves,